Ow! Hit my elbow against the computer. Anyway, happy 4th of July, guys. And I'm here to... This is Child Nightmare, and I'm here to tell you about this experience that I had when I came out of the closet as bisexual. Now, I already came out of the closet to you guys. We were like the third group, pretty much, because I had to like tell my friends, tell my parents, and then the rest of my family, and then my parents' friends. But you were like, let me just get to the point of this video, shall we? Because I think we shall. So, when I came out of the closet, I was talking to a former friend of mine, and I asked him, when was your first kiss? I don't know, it was like one of those weird conversations where we just ask each other a bunch of weird-ass questions. And so, he's like, oh, it was like 2nd grade or something. And I said, oh, okay, cool. He's like, well, what about you? I'm like, I was hoping you wouldn't ask that. He's like, why? Tell me. And I'm like, well, 6th grade. He's like, what? You had a thing for me in 6th grade. I thought you were waiting for me. You know, I thought you were waiting for to kiss me. I'm like, yeah, but the thing is, I started having a thing for a girl, and then I kissed her, and we just had a thing like that for almost 2 months, and he's like, whoa, what, girl, you're bi. And I'm just like, I guess I am. And then I just kept telling, like, a bunch of friends of mine. I told my friend Caroline, I told my friend Shaunery, and Shaunery was like, please tell me I'm the first person you said that first person you came out to. And I'm like, no, I came out to so-and-so, and she's like, excuse me? No! You're not allowed to do that! And I'm like, actually, it was last year I came out to the 7th grader first, by accident. Because I actually did. When I went to Mendo K8, and, I was talking to a 7th grade friend of mine named Kaylin, and we were on the bus, and I asked her this question. I'm like, hey, I had this thing for a girl, and, you know, she and I made out. Would she count as my first kiss? Because I was just confused at the time. And I was comfortable asking her this because she was really sweet and really awesome, and she had an open mind and all that. And she's beautiful and a great singer. Sorry. I don't have a crush on her. Anyway, she's like, yeah, you count it as your first kiss. Because once those lips are touched, girl, that's your first kiss. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she's like, are you bi? And I'm like, I don't know. So, a few months later, before school ended, I met the sophomore. His name is Corey. And he's a friend of my best friend, who is one of her best friend's boyfriend. Anyway, we were just talking, and I mentioned something about, like, my experience with the girls. He's like, I haven't had a lot of experience with girls until, like, I met my girlfriend, and I was like, it's like I did have experience, but I really didn't. And I'm like, I had experience with girls too, but I just found it really weird, so that's why I'm still single. And he's like, wait, are you bi? You have experience with a girl? And I'm just like, I don't know if I'm bi, but yeah. He's like, what'd you guys do? I'm like, just make out. And he's like, oh, okay, that's not a big deal. And I'm just sitting there like, this is awkward. And then I started my freshman year, and like in November, that's when I talked to my former friend and about the first kiss and everything. And I told everyone else, and then one day my friend Damien looked up at me, and he's like, do you like women? And I'm just like, yep. He's like, oh, okay, good job, you're a lesbian. I'm like, nah, I'm bi. He's like, BS. And it just made me laugh, because I'm like, heh, BS, like, bisexual, really bad at jokes. Seriously. Anyway, what else? Oh, yeah. we were in PE, as freshmen, we were in PE, and I was talking to everyone. I'm like, how did you guys know? Did you guys know I was bi before, like, I even came out? They're like, yeah. We even knew that you were bi when you came to school with us. And I'm like, excuse me, you knew I was bi before I even knew? And they're like, yeah. And I'm just like, dang, that's crazy. And I'm just like, I didn't know I was bi until freshman year kind of started. You know, it took a few months. I mean, it took actually a few years because I kissed a girl in 6th grade. I kissed a girl and I liked it. The second time I quoted Katy Perry in my channel. Mark Flair saying Happy 4th of July. Woo! Because it is. That's why I'm wearing my striped and starry overalls and my striped and starry bikini top. Anyway, let's stop dancing and get to business. I'm almost done with the story. So, I was talking to my mom, and sorry about that, I do a thing. So I remember I was talking to my mom, and I was just talking to her like, how did you realize I was bi? Because you didn't seem very surprised when I told you. And she's like, oh, we had a feeling how you, like, talk about girls and stuff. And I was like, oh, she's cute. You know, just the way you said it was like, oh, she must be bi. And then we had a hunch. And I'm just like, oh. So, are you sure you just didn't know that because I was, like, shouting it in my room all proud and everything? Like, I'm bisexual. And I was talking to Jenny on the phone. And she's like, no. But she seriously, like, what she said before, that was what she was talking about, like, she knew just because of my personality and how I talk about how, like, most of the time I'm just like, you know, what if my boyfriend or girlfriend doesn't want to talk about my past when I was 3 years old? You know, just stuff like that. So my parents were like, either she's always open-minded, like that, or she's, bisexual. And then later on they had more hints I gave them. They were like, oh, okay, she's bi. So, yeah. I talked to a lot of my friends about it. And they're like, oh, you just have that personality. I'm like, what? I'm like, you can't tell with everyone else, but you can tell with me that what I am. I'm not straight. And they're like, uh-huh. What? But you're just that kind of person. I'm like, okay. Okay, what else? But, let's see. Oh, a former friend of mine, here's like the bad part of the experience of coming out. I told him, I want to come out to my parents tonight. And he's like, no. And I said, why not? And he's like, I wouldn't. I'm like, why? He's like, I just wouldn't. And I'm just like, well, apparently you have a problem. Because I talk about my parents all the time, and they're awesome. And they're very... They don't judge. They would be proud. They'd be like, woo! Our child is bisexual. Yeah! Our child is badass. I was like, fine, do whatever. I just don't want you to get hurt. I'm like, my parents won't do that to me. Okay? So chill the heck out. And he's like, whatever, Ree. And then that night, I told them, they're like, oh, cool. And I told him that. I told my former friend that, and he's like, oh, okay. So sadly, that's all we have, how much time we have in the video today. And I hope you guys like this experience story. And I'm going to make more soon. And I feel like my cavity in my tooth. Lovely. Happy 4th of July, and I hope you have a great day. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And follow me on Instagram, ChildNightmare13. Love you. Bye.